One of the biggest concerns raised by Messy Church teams is that we don't have enough volunteers anymore, or enough volunteers to get going. The aim of this video is to highlight ways that you can still do Messy Church even with smaller volunteer teams. Let's start with team recruitment. People like to be asked and for you to notice their giftings. It's helpful to have role outlines available for when asking people to volunteer. Not everybody wants to be a part of the planning team, so think about breaking up roles into smaller chunks. Here are some ideas. You might like to ask people to help with admin or publicity, to do the shopping, to come beforehand to move furniture, help with meal preparation, prepare an activity in advance, or run an activity table on the day. Perhaps somebody could prepare or lead the celebration. And we always need help with the washing up and clearing up at the end. Perhaps if families come with small children, you might need to put on a film whilst everybody else tidies up, but remember to invite your older children and young people to help. They are your next generation of young leaders.
Think about how you could work with your sending church. Could you invite them to visit your Messy Church and see what you're all about and what you get up to? This is one way to really encourage people to attend. You could also, if you haven't yet started your Messy Church, go on a visit together with people from your sending church to another local Messy Church. This A, will help them understand what Messy Church is all about, and B, might enthuse them to come and attend and help out. Even if they're not able to help on the day, could you ask people from your sending church to pray for you? And if people need to step back from helping at your Messy Church, don't forget to ask them to pray for you too. Could you also work with pastoral visitors and ask those who are housebound to help you with some of your activity prep? While we're thinking about working locally, could you team up with another local Messy Church and either plan together and deliver a session together, maximising the number of volunteers that you have available, or could you plan together the same session and deliver it twice at two different locations? Lastly, think about the people you know locally. Do any of them have any specific gifts or talents or skills that they could come and share with your Messy Church as part of a one-off session?
Here are some general ideas if you have a smaller team, either as a short or long-term issue. Can you pre-prepare activity baskets or buckets or tables where groups work together rather than having individual activity tables run by volunteers? Have a think about which activities could run by themselves using clear table instructions. Consider running less activity tables. Have a job list and hand out jobs as people arrive. Start the session off with a game or activity that everyone can join in with, and then a brief introduction to the theme for the day. This has multiple benefits, and it takes maybe only one or two leaders for this bit, which frees up others, allows latecomers to join in without missing the bulk of the activities, and reduces the number of activity tables you'll need later on. Have a drink station set up throughout the session for people to be able to help themselves. When it comes to tidy up time, get everyone involved in clearing away. And the same for the meal time, when people can help you get tables back out and set out plates and cutlery. Don't give yourself a hard time over the meals. It doesn't need to be 3-course. Make it simple. Watch out for our how-to video on food. But talk to people who come along. What is their easy go-to meal? What do they enjoy eating? At my Messy Church, it's tinned hot dogs with carrot sticks, cucumber and tomatoes. And finally, think about producing a takeaway booklet with reminders of the activities and session theme, with some bits for people to talk about at home. You could include space for people to mark off activities as they complete them. This sounds counterintuitive as it's adding more to your to-do list, but it helps facilitate conversations about the theme for those who attend, even if the team doesn't have a chance to have an individual conversation with everyone who comes along.
We encourage you to consider inviting people who attend your Messy Church onto your team. This will change the way your Messy Church feels, but will enable everyone to participate and have a role. In the long term, this will help build the community and start people on their discipleship journey. Remember to love your team, thank them, Pray with and for them. Finally, consider running a Messy Church Goes Wild. It seems to work well with smaller teams.